to my channel and welcome back to my Beauty Bay playlist. Today is a day that ends in day and the family is in full swing, so you're gonna hear things like the vacuum cleaner out there. But I must proceed because I only got a little bit of energy and we only got a little bit of time. So anyways, we are moving on to the neutral palette. This is the neutral 42 pan palette from the Beauty Bays. Now this happens to be my favorite of the palettes when I only had 4. So when I first got these, I started off with the berries, the midnight, the earthy, and the neutral. I was expecting the earthy, the green, and rusty browns to be my favorite palette. It happened to be my second least favorite, with the least being the palette that I have left for the end of this playlist, which is going to be the berries. And then the neutral marched her way up to palette number 1. Now that I have 8 of them, bringing in the smokies, bringing in the fiery 2.0, even bringing in the bright mattes, I now say that the neutral is about my 3rd favorite palette. It is still very, very beautiful and very versatile. So this look got dark as I like it, but I was aiming for something a bit lighter. So maybe the second look that I am going to be doing right after I do this one will be a little bit more gentle, you know, as she can do. With this palette, you're gonna get a little bit of everything. This is what I think of when I think of bridal. Because bridal makeup, specifically in the United States, tends to be basically, if we want to be real, like Dion has pointed out when she was talking about makeup styles and learning different makeup techniques through the Makeup Academy, I believe she went through that certification. It's mostly like when you think of white women wedding makeup. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it just gets your mind to the style. Like now I know you know what I'm talking about when I say wedding makeup, you know, if you think about a traditional white bride. Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, but this is what I think of. I think of a palette that's gonna give you a lot of neutrals, but a lot of hidden tones in there as well. You're getting a really nice smoky section down here with those taupey grays and this deeper pewtery shimmer here and a black. You gotta have a black, okay? But then over here, you're getting all these berry and mauve tones that are spicing things up, you know? And then these shimmers are so beautiful. They're just these perfect champagnes and these really beautiful taupes and these golds and this shade is what I'm wearing on the eyes, and it has a very slight greeny blue look to it. I don't know how to explain it because it is like a pinky champagne shade, but it's got this iridescence to it. Very pleasantly surprised with the shimmers in this one as well. And then at the top here, you've got all the neutrals you could possibly need for those brides that want really soft makeup. They want really gentle makeup. They want very no makeup, you know, or very structured eye. I think this is a really good range for very structured, smoky eyes, you know, very basic, you know, I'm gonna stop saying you know, but you know, right? And this palette really shocked me. I did 10 looks, maybe 11 or 12 with some of the palettes upon first getting them. Again, this was when I only had the neutrals, the berries, the midnight, and the earthy. All those looks are on my Instagram if you want to check that out. My Instagram handle is SheWhoHitsPan. Just gotta scroll back a little bit, you'll find them. But I was so pleasantly surprised with the looks that came out of this palette. So in this playlist, I am still aiming to do 10 looks per palette, and I hope we can really get some variations out of this. I want to do all matte looks. I want to do this row by itself. I want to play with all the shimmers because this is a very versatile palette. Now, something I forgot to record while I was doing this look is something that I learned I really enjoyed doing with these palettes after about once I think I got to the midnight and maybe the earthy. I think maybe the earthy in this palette. I learned that I do enjoy using a shimmer that goes all over the lid and then a brighter version of that just on the very if you're looking straight ahead, right on the ball of the eye. So I forgot to record it in this video. So what I'm wearing on the lid is this shade, and that's going all over here, over into my dark shade. And then just on the very center here, I put on this color, and that just helps to brighten things up just a touch. It's something that I don't think you really would have noticed had I not said anything, because the shimmers are very beautiful. They're very, I do really call these metallics versus shimmers, but they are very shiny, you know what I mean? And I don't think you really would have noticed that I did that had I not said it. But it is something that I enjoy doing, and it just helps me to use the darker shimmers as well. This way I don't have to shy away from them, but I still can do a bright look, because I'll use that deeper shimmer and then I'll just pop a bright shimmer just on the ball of the eye for a little razzle dazzle. But with all that gum flapping, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial up ahead. Again, I'm going to be doing another look right after this, and I hope we can do something a little bit more gentle, because it's a neutral palette. And I have a really hard time with neutral, gentle, simple, easy, no makeup. It's real tricky for me, because I want all the eyeshadows on my face. I did have to stop myself because I was getting kind of out of hand. I was using a lot of shades. There are, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and possibly 8 shades on the eyes. I'm addicted. I just can't stop. So I did have to kind of pause. That's why for the second look, I'm gonna try to stick to at least no more than 4 shadows. We'll see. But I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. It's been me, Jasmine the Buffet Witch. You already know that, because we're flapping our gums, we're doing our hair and all these things. Oh, P.S. I had started with a really dark lip, and I ate so much of that lipstick. There was literally a chunk of lipstick stuck in my teeth, and I was like, no. So I pulled out. The lip today is real simple, y'all. It's just a little juicy, the Maracuja Juicies, okay, and honeysuckle. I love this thing, luxurious feel. Thought I would just throw that in there. But anyways, I will see you in the next video. Until then, guys, take care. Bye.